How about that? We'll try that one. I think what I said was, hello, Anna. I see you've gone through the Unity and you've gotten rid of Sarah. Congratulations. Was that the first time? I should check over here to see if it works. Okay, thank you very much for pointing that out. We are on, the character's name is Alex, level 7. And I think I left him the last time. We just finished up the old neighborhood. Got rid of Sarah in my own way there. And I did, while I was off camera, run over to the Trade Authority and get rid of some loot, things like that. I tried very hard not to interact with anything else in the game to make sure I didn't pick up any levels or experience. Even to the point, I believe, I have to check this just to make sure if... Yes. I was chased down by the adoring fan while I was out trying to sell my loot, and I didn't want to have that interaction until I got back on the stream, so it was kind of amusing. I had to run away from the adoring fan and hide at the lodge, so that's where we are. So I think the goal today is we're going to find Sam, and we're going to take him on a couple of adventures. I am going to take probably not the most straightforward path through this, although I am still on board with the Constellation and main quest. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to do a little setup here. I did go to the basement earlier. Been through the Unity a bunch. First time on this character. Awesome. Maybe some peace and quiet now. So one of the things I want to do, and I ran into this last time, is I really don't have enough in the way of meds and chems. And I don't have the materials to make them, so I have gone ahead and marked membrane and analgesic and some other stuff, and so we'll pick those things up somewhere along the way. I think somewhere I probably also want to start building some ammunition. And let's go ahead and track that for the sake of... I mean, we're going to pick up copper and lead and maybe some small primer somewhere along the way too, so... Anyway, those are my two manufacturing priorities, if I have manufacturing priorities. I don't really... I think that's super important, but it should pay off in the long run. And I think
Captain, now
Vasco
that you are a member of Constellation,
needs to come
I am
with
at
me.
your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. In case you ever
We
need
will
to
build a base.
build a base.
Not right away. How about
Captain
if you just
Alex,
join me on the
I
crew,
will
buddy,
proceed
and
to
we'll do
my
that.
assigned post.
And we'll take Sarah with us. I know we were talking about getting rid of Sarah. However,
and you must be the latest poor fool
there you
to
go.
get
Let's
dragged
take
into our
Sam.
Dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well...
Oh, you know what? I'm missing one other thing. I don't know if you guys are getting any echoes or not. I got to switch this over.
Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
That should be better. Nice to meet you, Cora. I hear I can give you books now.
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest.
Yeah, I was just about
Let's talk
30
business.
seconds behind there, Anna.
Sarah
Thanks.
tell you about the expedition?
I am a Freestar
Free
Collective
Star.
settler.
I'm glad to be taking you back to the homestead. I had my fill of it when I was younger, but it always seems to pull us back in, doesn't it? The three of us are heading to Aquila City. You know it. Capital of the Freestar Collective. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but... And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Sounds
Okay.
good. You can pal
We'll meet you
around
on
with
board
me.
your ship.
We're not going straight to Aquila, though.
Once we land on Aquila...
So I do have kind of a couple of side trips I want to make before I go to Aquila. Aquila is next on my list. I like to do the old neighborhood first, pick up Sarah, and then get rid of Sarah. Then we'll work with Sam, followed by Andreja, and then finally Barrett in that order. So I think, just in case I can find some supplies locally, I'm going to go to the Jemison Mercantile before I fly off planet. We're not going to talk to our little friend there. Not yet. Let's just see how well this works for me.
Oh, please, take a look.
Thanks, Emily. Resources. I want membrane, metabolic agent, sedative, antimicrobial. I don't think that she carries any of the ammunition items, so I'm not going to worry about those for right now. I did want to pick those up. That's good. And there he is. I knew it.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain?
Sure thing, buddy.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you...
I wonder how often he
what are the
hallucinates.
odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But
It's
I
always a good
changed
time for coffee,
my
buddy.
routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Oh,
That seems like a
yes.
middle-of-the-road
Normally I
path.
start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to
Hey,
myself,
Ben.
what
going
would
well.
the great
Nice to
and
see ya.
powerful hero of Vectera? I ran and I ran.
I was mentioning earlier, I did a little bit of off-camera
And
work
you
before the
left
stream,
us
just getting
like
rid of
a
inventory.
lost star.
And I didn't want
Imagine
this
my
to
surprise
happen
to
without
find you were
being
actually
on stream, so
real.
here we go. I had to run
By the
away
light
from the
of
guy.
blocks.
I literally ran away from the
It must
adoring
be
fan. Clearly
I
Destiny.
know,
Okay,
right?
buddy.
And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although,
He's really creepy.
If I'm being
I'm just
honest,
saying.
I'd wager you could beat just about any either way. It's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead them. You won't.
I think I still have room for him. I do, because Sarah doesn't take up a spot, right? So I have 2 crew on the Frontier, and Sarah, because of her whatever special condition or leadership or something like that, gets to come along and doesn't take up a spot. And Sam should just be, I don't even know if he's with me. He should be my accompaniment. Now, here's where I'm going to divert for a little bit. I want to grab a couple of guns from some specific locations, and in particular, I'd like to go out to Ceti. Before I do much else.
Oh, nice.
As unusual as this might seem, I will stop off at the future destination that, if you've played this, which most of you have, you know there will be a Terramorph fight and some other things going on out here in the future, but if I land right now, nothing's going to happen.
Good work, team.
There's no ship here in front of us, and effectively we can loot this place. In the clear, I can rack up a couple of lockpicks and pick up a gun,
Captain Alex.
which is
Hello.
carefully stashed at the end of this line. It is kind of interesting how calm this place is when there's not a giant, ridiculous creature running around. Yeah, I did not have the Adoring Fan on the first playthrough, and it felt like I missed him. And so I did pick him up on a side character later just to see what he was like. And he's all right. I liked, you know, at that point in time, I was still taking characters with me for pack mule purposes, right? This was before the most recent changes. So here we go. And we have a pharmaceutical. Look at this. Now we're in good shape. I need at least a couple of immobilizers because I will invariably break a leg jumping off something. Antibiotics I don't really need. Heal paste seems like a pretty good thing to have. I'm running out of membrane. And we're okay for now. That's good. Yes, sir. I hear you on that one. There's also, in addition to the cred stick, there's bathroom wine. And, you know, there's really nothing better than wine you find in a bathroom. So, I think it's wine. Riesling. And I do like a little bit of a persuasion game at some points, so I probably carry a little too much wine on me. But, you know, don't judge me. Everybody has their personal issues. Let's take a little snack here and there. Anything in that one? Chunks. All that good stuff. We're not going to spend a lot of time thinking about it. Oh, poor settler. Poor meat packing plant worker. Little ammunition. What else do we have in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, I guess clothing. That's not really a great book, which is all right. Let's just see if I can do this without breaking a leg. There you go. Good job. I'm absolutely terrible about jumping off of things. Do not pay attention to all the things I'm supposed to pay attention to. Like, I don't know, gravity. Gravity's a real problem for me. I admit it. This is actually going to be a little weird and dark, but... So, I also notice, and I could be wrong, no Sam. And what did I miss here? I thought Sam was coming with me. I really thought he was going to be here with me. Snacks, half a sandwich. Who knows how long that's been sitting there? Makes a lot of sense to me. Is this one of those immersion moments where you're like, how long has that sandwich been there? I'll take it anyway. So I think I picked the right thing here. Where am I on security? I need a lot of lock picking. A little bit of boost pack. Oh, you were right. Thank you. Yeah, he's waiting for me there. No, that's right. That makes perfect sense. He agrees to travel with me, and then he just kind of takes off. Was that what I needed? I probably needed a drink, didn't I? There you go. So much better. What do you have? Cheese, potato? Cheesy potatoes? All I need is a microwave. Yeah, so Sam is sitting there on Aquila waiting for me. I forget. Oddly enough, now Sam is waiting for me on Aquila, as is the lady from the Trackers Alliance. It's all right. I think we're going to have one of those, maybe. One of those. Oh, that just makes me uncomfortable having to use 3 of them on one. What if I did something wrong? Whatever. That's nice. Okay, so got that. There are no pesky terramorphs running around in here right now. Yeah, really, I get so distracted. You know, when you come back here to do the mission, which I suppose I shouldn't go into yet for anybody who hasn't done it. You come back here to do the mission. Yeah, not like this isn't a spoiler here. There's a gun back here. Everybody should know. But I like doing the mission. I like running into Hadrian and taking care of all that business. But then you're like sitting around like, I'd like to just move on. But I feel compelled to loot, so we'll loot everything in advance. Let's get up here. Take the gun. It's not that I mind this. See? You get a little distracted when you're out here shooting ridiculous creatures, and then you don't know that there's something just sitting around the corner. Oh, that was... Okay, well, at least I got credit for picking a lock and a little bit of ammunition. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. This is where the boss... Yeah, this is where the good loot is. Got an Equinox and Space Adept. Nice credits, 3,700. Take all that good stuff. Some supplies. Everybody wants a motorcycle. I think the rest of this stuff is... I don't know if there's anything good in here. Don't know. I haven't gone into the room. Yeah, we'll get into this. I think this is the last area I really need to loot. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it after this. I don't think there's anything else to get. I got a hat. I got a Hope Tech hat. I can go see Ron Hope. I'm not going to mess with that. That's for another time and place. Credit stick. Metabolic agent. Oh, I always want the Zippo lighters. That's probably because when I was a kid, I thought they were really cool and like everybody should have one. Like in real life. Yeah, I don't really have any need for one. In any case. Take all this. Hey, a carrot. Ground crew spacesuit. I think that's it. I think that's everything we can get here. So, let's get back to the ship. What am I going to do next? There's one more gun I want to pick up. Actually, can I get there from here? I wonder if that's just the room where... Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. There's also, I will say this too, this moon right here, Tau Ceti 2A, fits the profile, and as an early level character, great place to farm ships. And I need to get two more ship kills in order to get to the next level of that. I'll spend a point at that point in time, and then I think off the stream or off camera we're going to go to Nira. Off stream, off camera, I will go back into the ship simulator and just grind 15 kills. That does not make for entertaining streaming. Let's do this. Let's visit one-of-a-kind salvage on Nira very early in the process. That's what I'm after. You got it, Anna. I like a couple of guns early. Vlad has a gun too. We will visit there and pick up Vlad's gun. Unfortunately, Vlad's gun I think is full auto, and it's kind of a ridiculous ammunition sink. So this I think is the same type of gun. Yes, Trickshot, absolutely. Plus, we can pick up however many digipicks Angel has to sell us. Kind gentleman that he is. Angel? Gel. He like goes by Gel, I think. Or I call him Gel. Maybe it's not a Gel. Maybe it's Gel. I thought it was like Angelo. Angel. I will not steal. Not here. Not that today. But later. Where is he? Hey, buddy. Busy?
Hey! New model on the floor.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the one of a kind. Appreciate it. Took years to get this place self-sustaining.
Exactly. GIF or GIF.
Elbow grease and creativity.
I'm glad I didn't have that
Can I
problem
get you
with peanut
started on
butter.
a tab then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however.
I'm just
No better
here to
selection
meet you,
on the planet.
Gel. We want to set up this relationship for the future. 5 digipicks. I'll take them all. And I do not want the microcell now, please. Giranac. Is it Giranac with a J? Like this GIF discussion we're having? Or is it Iranac with a Y? Anyway, welcome back. I don't need any of this stuff. And he doesn't sell anything I can use for ammunition. Is that one of the books that she buys in Aquila City? It's like gambling. We'll take advantage of it. Spent 500 credits, 590, and we might get 2,000 back, or I just lost 500 credits. Okay, where is this place? Oh, good. It's daylight. Thank goodness. Problem is when I do this with a terrible boost pack and I don't make it. I don't know which one of these mechs is the one. For some reason, I think it's that one. Look at that little canister on top. Is that it? Bingo. I'm not even going to stop to shoot anything. I guess technically speaking, I can fast travel from where I was standing, so. Excellent. H like a jalapeno. Wonderful. Okay, so I have Trickshot, and I've already done the pharmaceuticals, and I'm going to jump back here before we go too much farther, and I'm going to knock out the pilot skill level before I go to Aquila, where, as I understand it, Sam is waiting for me, along with the Trackers Alliance lady. I don't remember her name right now. Don't want to go there. Let's go to the Mass District. I don't know if I need to join the UC yet, or if I took care of that when I was hanging out with Sarah. But I'd like to get that out of the way, because there's nothing worse than random space travel, destroying ships and not getting some kind of credit for it. Well, bring us something back good, Ben.
Something wrong with the exam?
Did I not take the exam? I did. I think I'm signed up already. Oh, that's in the basement. So I'm already good to go. This won't take a minute. I did, you're right. I signed up, but I did not come down and register at the computer. So, let's see. They tell you you're always supposed to read things, especially when you're signing up for the military. That's a mistake you can make if you're not careful. Yep, I agree. This will be great. I can't think of anything more exciting than serving the United Colonies. I will run through and tap all the buttons. That guy right there, I'm confident is meant to make you miss that button, because if you're not paying attention, he will block your view of it, and you'll run by, and you might lose a little bit of a payday. Not much.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC.
That way I can tell Commander Twala I am just a serious history buff, and I learned everything there was to learn
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born.
about the colony war.
No one is born a united colony citizen, only through service to the user.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please
Thank
enter
you
the
for
designated
inviting me
simulation pod
into the
to
piloting
initiate your
simulation
exam.
chamber. Okay, so he doesn't care if I take that book, missile damage. He's just staring at me, staring at me, staring at me. Can he see me? I am hidden. See, this is why you don't want Sarah with you. This is exactly why. She has issues with my sticky fingers habits of collecting things that are just sitting around. I didn't know that guy was there. Good luck, buddy. Hope you make it. Samuelson. I'll sell it. How you doing? I absolutely want to go fly in your simulator.
This is the Mark 18
Let's see.
flight simulation chamber
My
applicant.
general approach has
Currently in
been
orbit around a
crankshaft
high-detail
combat to very
recreation
easy,
of
and
a
you get to
robot.
tier 6 for that.
When you're ready to begin,
I
please
know.
take a
I'm not
seat
going
in
to
the
do
pilot's
that.
chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as
So,
many
yeah,
tiers
your
of
exam
opponents
is simple.
as you
Start
can
by
before mission
actually
is
putting
disabled.
points
You
into
must defeat
things
at
where you
least
might
3
want
tiers
them.
of opponents to
Thank
pass
you
the
very
exam.
much. Crazy.
Good hunting, applicant.
Okay, so we're just going to do this. My typical approach is to fight the first one by myself.
New targets active.
Just to make sure I get credit for it. I do have the thrusters. Because pilot. Now I'm going to stand up.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Shooter, that's interesting. I don't think about it. Not sure I understand quite yet. I'm a little distracted. I am easily distracted, and that's what's happening. Let me go ahead and get a lockpick in here. Oh, that's a mess. I'm going to have to read that in a minute. And you're going to tell me that I need to read it now because it would
Shield
help me now,
upgrade
and I'm
active.
going to mess it up. So
Damage upgrade.
that's the way I think
New
it's going to
targets
roll.
active. New
5 digit
ally
picks and a
active.
mag in his office.
Ally active.
Question is, no credit card. There you go. That's what I needed.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Where'd my little buddies
New
go?
targets active.
Oh, there we many shots do I have to get in on this guy in order to get credit for that? Clearly more than I have so far. Oh, there you go.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'm not going to spend any more time in here. Like I said, I'm going to do that next round. But I'm going to go ahead and take the point and spend it.
Congratulations.
Thanks. You're the best, dude. So now I need 15. So we'll come take care of those at some point in time.
Applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
Oh, are you
We'll
talking
only keep
about
your best run.
Shooter? Are you talking about Vlad? I'm a little lost. Yeah, there's good stuff out there. Load screen much?